What is going on, you kayak freaks? It's your boy Johnny. We're back here in the dungeon again. Dude, today I got something that's just like, it's totally different, right? It's the Nimbus Chinook, which means snow eater. Hate it or love it, I'm going to tell you all about it. But you don't like or subscribe. It's fine. I got two of them. This is the Nimbus Chinook. It is a really wacky, what they call a quill-shaped design. So this blade is used for touring, low-angle paddling, distance touring. Pretty interesting. So when I saw it, I reached out to Nimbus and I was interested in getting one for demo. So full disclosure, this is a demo paddle from them. I'm going to return it or buy it or whatever eventually. I don't remember when he sent this out to me. I've been in contact with him. I haven't had time to do a review, but here it comes. There's some more testing to be had soon. So, really interesting quill-shaped design. So, this is full carbon with a full carbon straight shaft. Pretty lightweight and long. So this is actually a 230. So a little bit longer than a normal paddle I would use. I mean, I guess if I was just running a straight blade with no modified crankshafts, I'd be in the 230, 220 range for a touring kind of a stick. So, a really lightweight paddle, really interesting. I've actually even rolled with this before because I just wanted to see, you know, is it cool? So, on opinion, this paddle kind of bridges the gap between the Euroblade and a Greenland style paddle because it's long, you know, but it's got an extended blade on it. So, really cool idea. I'm really stoked to have this. I actually need to start paddling with it more. I probably only got like 20 miles on it. It's actually lived as a backup a little bit. I've had it for backup and would paddle here and there just to kind of get the feel of it. So, this is just a full carbon blade. As you can see, it's got a spline in the back, which is going to give this a lot of strength. So this is a really stiff and a really rigid paddle. And even though it looks longer and stretched out, when you do your math and the blade size is the same as a normal Euro blade, just like if you calculate it into a Greenland paddle, the blade face surface is the same. So, really cool, interesting design from one of our Canadian friends. Canada probably hates US right now, but you know what? Us US guys, we still love you guys. I love BC, man. I've been up there a little bit, snowboarding and skiing, and dude, Canada, I'm with it. Yo, if you got the poutine, call me. Anyway. Let's take a look at it here. Really interesting kind of rounded tip. Flat blade surface. It does have a dihedral on here. If you can see it in the light, there's a plane either direction. Nice flat long, kind of a nice scoop tip up. Sculling on this blade on the back is fine. It's not as smooth because obviously, you know, the ridge in the middle pushes water, but it also holds water too. So for bracing, you know, they're actually really nice, and this spine in the back actually gives it some buoyancy to give the blade float. If it had foam core, it would give it even a little more float. But so the idea of the quill blade is that it actually sheds water faster than a traditional style blade. It's a really good blade for somebody that's just trying to break out of the same old thing every day and get something new. and try a different style and try a different thing. Because we're so used to seeing the same thing over and over and over. It gives us some variety in the market here. So these are mostly for people that want to tour and do distance paddles, like I said. It might not win a marathon, but it looks cool. And people always ask about it. What is that? Let me tell you. Hey, if you know, you know. So being a 230, this is a little better for a lower angle paddler. Yeah, so it's ideal for low angle strokes. It's got low resistance because the blade is so thin. It's gonna fatigue a little less with something like this, and go the distance. It's just good for somebody that wants to chip away at the miles, you know. So on the Nimbus here, you can see it's just got the old school lockup, which we all know it's completely fine and it works. So I'm not getting any play in there. Back and forth is minimal too. I don't have a lot of miles on this. I'd like to see when I get like 300-400 miles how it feels. But that's the old school design and it works. It would be cool if there was something better, and there's actually no canting or anything for this, but the blade's so thin that you really don't get a lot of wind resistance with it anyway. So I've never had a problem in wind with it. Maybe I'll have to take it out when it's really windy and see if it's a problem, you know, and like just see if I could paddle it canted half-ass if it works. I think he's gonna have a new style design fairly shortly. I know a lot of people use the big, you know, twist lock stuff. I'd actually rather have this because it's minimalist. I really actually do like the lever lock, like Lendel's using, and that Ferrule lock that Warner has is actually solid too. So, I mean, any of those systems are going to do you justice. And the old school one, it's fine. That's what they say. The specs on this paddle is that it's stated it's under 600 grams. And the blade size 11.5 by 61 centimeters, so long and skinny. And these are suitable for moderate ocean conditions. Full carbon fiber blade and carbon fiber shaft is going to give it strength and rigidity. People that paddle carbon fiber, they know that, and it's the same with kayak style, you know, boats, that the carbon fiber transfers and is snappy. It's got good flex to it, but retains its strength. So and it's lightweight. You know, that's why we like this stuff, and we buy full carbon paddles because they're the best advantage, you know, and they're the lightest weight. If you're gonna do a lot of miles with a heavy paddle, hey, go ahead and do that. I'm trying to get every edge that I possibly can when I'm out there, just because. That's about it. I'll put a link down in the description where you can just click on it and see the specs on his website. Really cool stuff. And like I said, if you're looking for something different, tell him I sent you. Cheers.